delivery day. Okay, if I remember rightly with how I submitted them, this one at the back is not one of the ones that I've revived or restored. I didn't want to do just cards that I'd polished in case that made it easier to detect. I maybe, like some of you guys, watch a guy on YouTube called Slab Rehab, who does some really high-end cards, some really cool polishing. I really love his videos. But I saw that recently he just had all of his first batch of restored cards come back and they hadn't been regraded. Which he was saying was not a disaster and they would eventually be regraded. But I think when I'm sending off my submissions, I'll send them off with a couple of cards that haven't been polished and restored and revived. So anyway, long story short, that's this one. So I think this should be a Black Star Hitmonchan, which I sent away. Yes, it is. And that's another one for my Black Star promo range, which I'm collecting. But that is not what we're here for. So I think these 4 cards have all been restored. They are ones that I sent away. And I'm hoping I can remember the order. I think I put them in the box in the order that I did the revival videos in. So the one at the front should be the Clefairy. This was a 6 before we sent it away. It was an old card. It was a 1996 Clefairy, nice one. And you can see here already there's bits on the edges that we couldn't fix. And I think we sent it away and we thought a 6 might be the best that it could do, to be fair. We polished it and we buffed out a few of the scratches, but I think we decided that maybe 6 was its best score. So let's see. If I put my thumb here, the big moment, the big reveal. I do love the card. Okay, was a 6, is now a 6. Well, it didn't get worse. That would have been a disaster. This maybe just shows us that there are limits to what restoration can achieve. And there were some things, yeah, now I see it again, I remember. There were some bits, I don't know if you can see the top of the hollow here, which we just couldn't buff out. Almost looks like some glue, but it wouldn't come off. I love the card, but maybe this card can do no better than a 6. And that's all right. Up next was the Ninetales, I want to say. It was a Ninetales 4, and it was shadowless. So I would dearly love to see this one improve. Let's have a look. I mean, the back looks pretty perfect. It was a bit scratched. Again, we did a really nice job on polishing it. Happy with the job that we did. Let's see what we've managed. So again, if I put my thumb here. Ooh, yeah, okay, is the Ninetales, is the shadowless Ninetales. Guys, such a beautiful card. So, yeah, and there was a scratch down here, a deep one. Couldn't get it. Got lots of the scratches. It looks nice. It's come up really nicely, I'd say, but it was a deep one that we couldn't get. Anyway, was a 4. I would love it if it had gone to a 5. It's gone to a... Ho-ho! A 6. That's a bump of 2 grades. That is a really, really nice result. And probably on the most valuable card in the bunch as well. I love these shadowless cards. Oh, I'm dead chuffed with that. That's a really nice result. Good. And what a lovely card. Gorgeous card. Great. So Clefairy stayed the same at a 6. Ninetales has bumped from a 4 to a 6. 2 more to go. The next one I think was the Hitmonchan, which I think I said in the video was the dirtiest card I'd ever seen that had been sent to grading. I don't know why anybody would have sent it to grading. We got a lot of that muck and that mould off, although there are little bits that wouldn't come off that I can still see here in the corners. Edges were terrible. It was a 2. It was an ace graded 2. It was covered in mould. The corners were bad, bent. It was just a bit of an experiment, really, to see what we could do, see if we could take a graded 2 card and make any difference. And I mean, the corners we couldn't fix, the whitening we couldn't fix. But we took a lot of that mould off, so let's see if it made any impact. I mean, we did get so much of the dirt off, but we can still, you see here in the yellow edging. I mean, I remember when we sent this off, I thought, wow, we've really given him a new life. I mean, he looks really good. He looks like a clean card now, at least. Anyway, corners still bad. Bent, little small creases. I mean, it was a 2. It's never going to be a 5. If it's gone up at all, I think we take it and we're happy. Was a 2, is now a 3. Wow, solid. It's another bump. I mean, he looks so much better is the main thing. And it's nice to know that the cleaning and the polishing and the getting that muck and grime and mould off does have an impact. So it's a good experiment. Financially, I've 100% lost money on this guy, but a nice experiment all the same. I'm happy. So stayed the same, up 2, up 1. Definitely happy with how we've done so far. So the last one was the Alakazam, the Dark Rocket Alakazam. He was a 4. Yeah, cool card. Couldn't spot loads wrong with him, which makes me think it was more of a structural issue, because like when I was trying to polish out the scratches, there wasn't loads there, not loads to worry about at all. Edges, yeah, they weren't great, but we can't fix them. You can see there's whitening along the top and the bottom. So this is one where I thought that maybe this is a 4 is as good as it's going to get, because there wasn't a lot for me to alter and change and kind of buff and polish and give a facelift to. So I don't know, I've got a feeling this is going to stick as it was. Was a 4. Another like really deep scratch, and on this dark hollow I think it's difficult to get it out. It looks so clean apart from that deep scratch. Like the hollow looks, I don't know if you can see in the light and it's difficult in the slab, but it looks basically flawless. Really clean, but these scratches are deep. Anyway, I remember thinking 4 might be as good as he can do. Let's see. Was a 4, is now a 4. Okay. Well, it's what I thought. Well, if we've got the Alakazam and the Clefairy have stayed the same after polishing, then I think we can learn a lesson there about what restoration and reviving a card can and can't achieve. There were some really like deep issues in there, like structural issues, deep scratches, bits of glue that we've not been able to fix. And I think that's just a lesson learned, and that's good knowledge. Equally, chuffed to bits that we got the old boy Hitmonchan looking a bit better, and that the graders improved that and recognised that improvement. And the nine tails, I'm so happy that that nine tails has gone up too. Good experiment. I'm chuffed with that. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Please do like the videos, subscribe. It means a great deal. And keep your eyes peeled for more content. I've got more at Ace now. I'm coming back. I mean, it takes a fair little while, but coming back in the next few weeks. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you again soon.